Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a almost full face of first impressions. I've been going out buying some new things and I really wanted to try them out on camera for you guys today. So let's go ahead and get started. First off, I want to say don't forget to hit that subscribe button. You know you want to subscribe. You're here, you might as well. It's right below the video. So definitely go ahead and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any more content, and also hit that bell as well so you know when I upload. So I got quite a few different products here. Milani came out with a couple of new things. I didn't know they came out with brushes. Sonia Kashuk actually redid their entire line of stuff and they came out with so many more affordable brushes. So I am so super excited to try this out today. This is the flat top kabuki brush. I'm super duper excited. It's the number 168 from the Essential collection. They feel really nice in the hand. And then I also want to kind of compare it to the Milani Expertly Designed brush. And this is cruelty free. And this says for liquid cream stick, it's cruelty free as well. It's 100% synthetic brush heads. So that's what these two look like if you guys can see them. The Milani one is a little bit taller than the other one. So yeah, so I'm excited to try these out. The Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser Dark Circles. I have been wanting to try this out for the longest and just never could find the shade. It was like a medium shade, but it was like literally the shade of this, which you all probably can't see because of the lights, but it was literally the shade of this. And that was not going to match me. So I got the shade Hazelnut. So hopefully this shade will do a little bit better. I got the L'Oreal Infallible Matte Lock Primer, which I'm going to go ahead and get started with. So this is more like a moisturizing. It says it's long wear. This is new by them. And I have tried this out. So I'm not even going to lie and act like this is a first impression of this primer, because it's not. Because I have tried it out and I have not been pleased with it. It just has done nothing, if I'm being completely honest with you guys. It's done nothing at controlling my oils. I make sure I put it in my T-zone area where it's supposed to go. It just does nothing. I've tried it with the products that, like with the other products in the Infallible line, and it still did nothing. So I don't know for sure like what I'm doing wrong or if it just does nothing for my oils. So I've heard a lot of good things about this product. So I'm going to try this out today. This is the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Conceal. And I am in the shade C16. And I think I got a shade a little bit too dark. I wish I would have went one shade up. So I'm going to use this to kind of conceal some dark spots since I don't have a new foundation to try today. And then I'm going to use the Instant Age Rewind as a concealer. So as you can see, this is like way too dark for me. But hopefully I can kind of make it work. I'm going to just kind of keep it on the lower half of my face. And then hopefully the Age Rewind will be a little bit lighter. But we might have to go in with a different concealer. Something that'll be a little bit more lighter. Then I think I'm going to use the Milani to blend this in. The packaging, ooh, this is really nice. Like, look at this. It shines. Like, this is really nice. And like I said, I had no idea Milani had brushes. And this is their foundation brush. It feels really good in the hand. I want to say it was probably somewhere around $10 to $15. I'll have the price somewhere in the video. It's really, really soft. Like, probably one of the softest flat top brushes I felt in some time. It's really thick, but it's really flexible. That's really nice. It's super soft. I love it. So maybe this brush probably was not the best brush to go with for this. Ooh, this already, like, you guys can see that this warmed up even more. Like, you see the difference? I don't know if you guys can see it on camera, but this was just sitting there and it warmed up so, and this dries really quickly. So yeah, this probably wasn't the brush to blend out a spot conceal. I would think that this brush is probably better for like a really liquidy foundation because it'll kind of like bring it all in together. Not something that's kind of more creamy. It's going to be harder to buff it in, I feel like, because the bristles are just so flexible. This, I would say, is definitely probably the Makeup Revolution Conceal and contour, it's probably a little bit of more like a red undertone instead of a warm like golden undertone. I would say it's definitely more red pink. I think it actually does kind of look better as a contour shade. So maybe if I get a lighter shade in this, I can try it out as a concealer. And then, because right now it looks really good as a contour shade. So I can definitely keep this around, maybe. I'm not really big into contouring. You guys know that. So I don't know if I'll probably keep that around or not. And if you guys haven't seen this yet, it comes with a little sponge tip applicator. So this is just what it looks like. Feels okay. Probably not something I want to use every day on my face, honestly. So this is a twist application. You do twist it up and the product is supposed to come out. Well, you can kind of see it there. So that may be a decent color. Probably want to go maybe like one more shade lighter, so I probably should have got tan. This is very orange and I'm already looking, it's coming off very neutral on camera, so you probably cannot see the undertones, but seems like I probably twisted out quite a bit. I brought it down a little bit further because we don't have a foundation that we're applying today, so I felt that this was a little bit more closer to my T-zone shade than the Makeup Revolution was. Like, I'm seeing it very, very matte, which isn't a bad thing necessarily. It's definitely not a bad thing. So I did pick up a powder today. This is the Milani Conceal and Perfect Shine Proof Powder in the shade Deep. And I am in love with this packaging. Love with the black and gold packaging that they have. This is just what it looks like. It's a little suspect. I cannot remember if they had a shade darker than this, but I know I gravitated towards deep because I was like, okay, I feel like I'm deep. I'm not, you know, too dark, but I feel like I'm deep. So if anything, this could definitely set my concealer. Yeah, this is real light. You guys can't even see that on the back of my hand. Ooh, it feels very smooth though. I will say that. That is the powder, which I don't think I'm going to put it on my face because that just says ashy. So I think I'm just going to leave it. But I wanted to show off this packaging. Like, it's so sleek. It's so nice. Like, it feels really good. And it has the gold rim around it. And in the back, that's how it looks. So moving on now to the eyes. I'm going to just prime my eyes really quick with a little bit of that Profusion eye primer. I showed this off in my last video. Or was it my last video? A couple videos ago. And this will help set that primer too. And sometimes you'll see me blend this color down onto the lid some, and that's just because it makes it a little bit easier. Just makes it more seamless into the crease, so not just focusing it necessarily in the crease, like it has to just go in the crease. It doesn't. I just kind of bring it down. It just makes it a little bit easier because you're applying a lot more shadow and being able to just blend it down and up, so it makes it a little bit more softer. So this is what the Stila glitters look like. They're just in a nice square, like rectangular packaging, and I'm going to swatch each one of them so you guys can see what they look like. So this is the shade Smoldering Satin. So I'm going to just put this a little bit on my lid area. I'm not even going to put a whole lot. I'm going to blend it out. I'm going to take a BH Cosmetics 103 brush and just kind of spread that color. It doesn't do too bad of a job at spreading out. It's not like it just kind of sticks in one area. So I'm going to tap my brush onto the wand this time and kind of just bring it across. And I feel like doing that, I can kind of hit some hot spots on my eye that are kind of sparse. And that way I don't have to like apply so much with the wand. This is definitely like, I can definitely see that you can build this up and really, really make a glam eye look. And I think I'm just going to stop there because it's not too much too bam in your face. I think it's a really pretty look right now. I am going to take a little bit more of that same kind of rusty color that we applied and just kind of go back over and just blend everything together. Trying not to create a lot of fallout. Really like that. I think that looks really good. So today I'm going to be trying out the Sonia Kashuk Daytime Lashes. So this is just what the lashes look like. They're very daytime appropriate and just really nice. So I'm going to apply these on my eyes. And these feel really good. They're pretty inexpensive. I believe they were probably like $3.99. They were about the same price as the Ardell. The lashes fit pretty well as well. They don't look like they needed to be cut. They may just be a little too sheer for me. I know I said that I like daytime, but these are a little too thin. Now she did have some very dramatic lashes as well. Okay guys, so the last product that I wanted to try out today is the NYX Lip Lingerie in After Hours. I have tried this out as well, so this is not exactly a first impressions product either, but I'm going to just go ahead and put this all over my lips. I love these lip lingeries, like they're bomb. So easy to apply. They're so creamy, so smooth. Okay guys, so this is the finished makeup look. It was very quick full face first impressions. I didn't get a chance to try out the Sonia Kashuk brush, but I will just kind of unwrap it so you guys can kind of see what it looks like. Figure out how to get the rest of the packaging off. That would be helpful. Okay. So that's what this looks like. It feels really, really good. And there's another collection above this as well. They kind of look the same. They're both synthetic, both cruelty free. They kind of look the same at the top. This one feels nicer. Like it feels more expensive, and the bristles are definitely not as flexible as that one. They're a little bit more stiff. So kind of what you think when you think of a flat top kabuki foundation brush. So I can't wait to use this, and I'll let you guys know how I feel about this. The primer, I've already kind of told you guys my opinion about the primer. I have used it in the past, and it's just left me really, 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 really oily. And I don't know. We'll see how it works. I'm going to keep this on just for a little while I get ready, just finish cleaning up and get ready for bed and get ready to eat something and then get ready for bed. So I'll probably take this off right before I get in the shower and just see how it lasts. I just know that in the past week I've been trying it out. Every time I've worn it, I was super oily. So we'll see. This I think worked better on me as a concealer, I think, or as a contour, sorry. I think this looks pretty decent as a contour. It looks, I feel like it's thick. It doesn't really, to me, take over my Tarte Shape Tape. I think a lot of people was comparing this to the Tarte Shape Tape. I don't think it's as thick as the Tarte Shape Tape because I did apply it in those areas and I didn't really get the same consistency as I would with the Tarte Shape Tape if I were to apply it in those areas. So I will get a lighter color in this, and I will also keep this color as well because I can still spot conceal with this. I can still use this maybe as a foundation shade or a contour shade as well. So I think I will keep this, and I just don't think it's as good as the Tarte Shape Tape. As for this, the Instant Age Rewind Eraser or Dark Circles Eraser, I like it. I actually really like it as like an overall like foundation almost. So I think if I got a shade up, it probably would work really good as a concealer. I think I would probably like it more than my Maybelline Fit Me because the Maybelline Fit Me is a little lightweight and I feel like this is thicker. So I feel like this would give me a more fuller coverage than the Maybelline Fit Me concealer. I do think that it's not as full coverage as, I guess, I don't know if it claims to be full coverage, but I don't think it's super duper full coverage like a Tarte Shape Tape or a Kat Von D Tattoo Concealer. I think it's definitely medium coverage, but somewhat buildable. I will say that, somewhat buildable, because I did end up looking very, very dry. Like I said, I'm very matte. Like, I don't see any shine except a little bit here on my forehead, but right here in my T-zone area, I don't really see any shine. So this is a really, really matte product, which is, I mean, it has its advantages for me because I am oily. As far as this Milani brush goes, I did like it. I think it is very soft. I don't think it's the perfect brush for a drying cream product. Maybe more of a liquid foundation, not necessarily like a concealer-ish thick really product like that. I don't think it's the ideal brush to use for something like that. As for the Milani powder, you guys know that I didn't try it. First impressions would be it's a little bit too light for the shade named Deep. That's just how I feel about it. I feel like this is more of like a tan or maybe a light beige color, not necessarily a deep. When I think of deep, I think of more of like a darker brown color. As for the Stila eyeshadows, they all fell on the floor. I'm just showing you guys the box because I don't feel like picking them up. My battery's about to die. But this is the Glitter on the Go Stila eyeshadows. I definitely think this will go a long way because I'm not someone who uses a lot of glitter shadow every day, so getting the small packages probably will go a long way for me. And I love the Rose Gold Retro. I think it looks so good. It's a really nice girly look, and I still kind of made it more of a wearable eye, so you could actually go out in the daytime and wear this. This isn't something that you have to wear to a party. For the lashes, I actually really like the lashes. I feel like if they were just like maybe 1 ounce or gram or whatever you want to call it, I feel like they were just a little bit thicker, they would be bomb. I feel like they're just a little bit thinner than like the Demi Wispies, but they work out. They feel very natural and they don't look super duper dramatic or super duper fake. You know how sometimes you can get like some inexpensive lashes and they feel really fake, they look cheap, they almost look kind of plastic like, and these don't look like that at all. Like I said, they really remind me a lot of the Ardell lashes. It's just that they're just a little bit thinner than the Ardell lashes, but I really do like them. So yeah guys, that was pretty much everything that I used on my face today as a first impressions. If you guys like these videos, definitely give me a thumbs up so I know to do more of them. I love doing first impressions videos because that kind of gives me time to share what I really truly think about a product, instead of telling you guys like after I've tried the product how I think about it. I feel like once I open it up and you guys can see my reaction and see me put it on my face, I feel like it's more genuine. It feels more real, if you guys know what I'm saying. So definitely hit that subscribe button so you don't miss the next first impressions video, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.